All right, what up, Tesla? 12.3.3 is here. Nav is 2023.44.14828. I don't think that's been updated yet. And we are going to take a quick spin around the block to test this software out. And it looks like we got the Eagles starting us off. This will guarantee a copyright strike. It's so good. So I wonder if that's Glenn Fry playing that or Don Felder on the recording. Could have been Don Henley. Oh, look. So it actually says on here, full self-driving supervised. It says that supervised in parentheses. I am of the camp that full self-driving supervised sounds not as great as supervised self-driving. Supervised self-driving. SFD. I don't know, maybe SSD. Yeah, I screwed that up. SSD. I don't know, maybe it doesn't roll off the tongue quite as well. Let's put the USPS in here. We've got to return a package and mail something. So we're in the garage. We are going to engage 12.3. We are engaged. And we're going to see what happens. So this is 12.3.3. 12.3 had no problem getting out of my garage. It looked like that visualization was a little different right there. Oh, interesting. So it's going to go... Oh, I'm actually glad it's making a right out of the driveway. We like this. So the garage automatically shuts when we leave. That's what we want. And that's just a setting that comes in all Teslas. Actually, check me on that. I don't know if it comes in all... It might be extra. It might be like an add-on to connect it. I think I had to buy a couple $100 add-on. Now I think it actually comes with my queue, where you can connect right through the app. You still might have to pay for that. So yeah, check me on that. But it's a very nice feature. When we get home, the car is just, the garage just opens. You know, when we get within whatever, I think we set it to 80 feet or something like that. When we leave, the garage just closes. So it's just nice. You know, best process is no process. So we don't have to click any buttons to deal with the garage most of the time. Nice little right turn out of the neighborhood. Soft and smooth, easy as pie. And we are going to be approaching a wonderful unprotected left up here. Leaving the neighborhood, pointing to it on the screen right now, if you can see. And this is the same unprotected left we've tested a number of times. Version 12 has handled it better than any previous version, specifically not coming up at a 45 and staying just nice and straight at this turn and making a 90. So we are clear from the west, which is our right. Ego is creeping up. We are no longer clear, and Ego stopped. So we were clear from the west, but we weren't clear from the east, so Ego chilled. Now we are not clear from the east. Wow. This is a little terrifying, to be honest. Eastbound, all we are getting are, you know, these little lights. Oh boy. Wow. Okay, so that is a unprotected left across 2 lanes and a turning lane, so 3 lanes at night in medium traffic, and it was flawless. I'm pretty impressed. I'm not sure if I'd have went there, just because by waiting after those 2 cars, there were just no cars coming from any direction. So that's an interesting thing for the AI to consider. It went, and it was right, and it was fine, but the downside of being wrong, you know, getting T-boned, greatly outweighs the upside of just waiting for those 2 cars to pass and then going. So that's an interesting one. Of course, if we would have waited for those 2 cars to pass, maybe somebody would have been coming from the west and all of a sudden we would have waited for 5 more minutes. So I guess there's some sort of balance there. Approaching a red light, nice, easy slow down. That stuff is child's play. And the rest of this trip to the post office is really just a left and then a right into the post office. So I don't anticipate any problems here. We will make our drop and maybe put in one more destination, see if we can get a few more turns in. I am excited to test this at night because I don't typically get to get out and drive at night. It's 2020 right now, which is 8:20 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am typically closing in on bedtime around this time. Lights out is 22. So no green light yet. Let's see what we got on the wake up playlist. So I don't know much about this guy Pitbull. I know he's very popular, but this song is perfect for the playlist. Let's see if we get a copyright strike. Here we go, green light. FSD. It just, I mean, how do you not bump, right? How do you not bump your head along you hear this? My guy copied my look. Well, I'm not sure if he goes with the shadow like I do, the bald head and the 5 o'clock shadow or whatever, or the little, the thin beard. But he's a good-looking guy. Jamie and I saw him at a club in Vegas once, not performing. We were just there, and he was there in a box close to us. That's actually the first time I ever found out who the guy was. There was a bunch of people taking his picture and stuff. Like, who's that guy? Here we go, railroad tracks. Now, I don't know if we're slowing because of the tracks or because of the cars in front of us. So let's see if we can pick up any type of... okay. Oh, boy. Well, the camera didn't like that. So we slowed, but not a lot. So this intersection we're going through right here has crosswalks on both sides. A few days ago, I wasn't filming, but Ego slowed down to let a woman cross when it could have pulled up to be directly behind the car in front of it. It was pretty incredible. I'm not sure if that was on purpose, but it was definitely like what a polite human being would have done. I'm not sure if I'm describing the situation properly, but it could have pulled through the first crosswalk and been behind the car that was in front of us, but it let the lady walk through that crosswalk. Like it did what it was supposed to do. Another left-hand turn, pretty simple, and this will take us a couple thousand feet up to the post office, where I anticipate a pretty easy right. And I keep having to adjust this camera because these roads are knocking my mount. I still haven't found a great mount. The one I have isn't terrible, but it's just literally a flexi, little piece of flexi wire wrapped around through the headrest. Tesla headrests, at least in the 2021 Model Y that I'm driving, do not raise the front and rear headrests. Do not raise. Alright, so let's see if this thing knows where to turn. Good turn. That's all Ego. Hey, there's a guy here. What are you doing, guy? This guy's going inside?
Now your destination is on the left.
Interesting. I've never seen that. Okay. I disengaged just so we could go through. Hey guys, disengaged just to drop off some mail. No problems on that drive. Thank you. Okay. We have successfully navigated to the post office. I'm not sure. My wife has me returning a package. I'm not even sure if this thing will fit in this box. Oh boy. I either just got it in there or clogged the entire thing. I really hope I didn't clog it. That was much bigger than it appeared, and the opening was much smaller than it appeared. Okay, let's, I've seen the cool kids do this before, dropping waypoints and just driving to them. I didn't really know that was a thing, but make sure there's nobody behind me trying to drop off mail. Let's find a spot that doesn't, I don't know, I guess it doesn't really matter. High school, the zoo. Let's drive over to this country club. Saddle Reserve Country Club. Here we go. Okay.
Now turn right onto Grace Drive.
Let's see if we can engage ego. There we go. Are we engaged? We're engaged. We're engaged to be married to full self-driving. A couple cars approaching. Ego waiting it out. Pretty standard stuff. Okay. We are going to do our best to just let it do its thing here. No interventions on the way to the post office. That's good. This is our first drive on full self-driving supervised 12.3.3. This woman's going to the bar. She's getting it on here. I don't know what bar is over there. I'm surprised to see people out and about. I guess, I don't know why I'm surprised considering I'm never out at this time, so I don't really know. I just assumed there wouldn't be people. Looks like pretty simple driving here. Something to note on that right. Some people have had problems with version 12 curbing tires, curbing wheels on right-hand turns. Thankfully, I have not. I did have some problems where it hit a pothole coming out of my neighborhood, and luckily, my last couple drives on 12.3 did not do that. I have not yet checked on 12.3.3. Oh, is that lightning up there? That's wild. So I don't think if we touch this, I don't think it gives us, does it give us options for different edit trip? Yeah, it looks like it's all about the same. It's going to be one left, and I guess this will have us make an extra right if we go this way. Does that allow us to choose that? How do we, oh, I'm paying attention to the road, man. So this is here's a gripe, guys. You know, right there, I'm trying to use the navigation. I'm trying to change my trip, which I think there's still too many clicks to choose a new route. But it yelled at me, you know, it said, please pay attention to the road, which could potentially give me a strike against my full self-driving supervised, which is not cool, because I was just trying to use the nav. And I don't believe the car required me to look at the road for safety reasons. It was just being annoying, saying, hey, I know you're not looking at the road. Yeah, I'm not looking at the road. You're correct. I was looking at the nav. But that's what happens when you need to look at the nav. By definition, you're not looking at the road. That's your job, full self-driving supervised. Your job is to be driving and looking at the road for me when I need to take 2 seconds to change the route, whatever it is, 4 seconds. Doesn't look like the route change that I selected stuck, because I think we would have been turning left here. So there's that as well. Let's throw one up here for our fallen homeboy, Tim Bergling, known as Avicii. This is one of his biggest hits. It's actually the Skrillex remix. And I picture Tim with Chad Lewis, 643, rocking out somewhere in the universe, making tunes. Chad's probably producing for him, to be honest.
left onto home road.
Again, that should say now turning left onto home road, because I'm not driving, the computer is. I'm supervising. I think that we need to update that to say now turning left onto home road. And I have tagged the team with that suggestion a number of times. I will continue to do so, because I do believe that is the future. You know, whenever we get to level 4, level 5, it's not going to say now turn, right? It's going to say, well, it's probably not going to say anything, but if occupants choose to have it on, it's going to say, it's going to describe what it's doing. It's not going to say it as a question or a command, which would be now turn left onto home road. It's going to say it as a fact, now turning left onto home road. Is that a train? What is that? I think that was a train. That was pretty cool looking. Auto high beams just activated. This drive feels really smooth, by the way. I'm eating a chewy butter biscuit, Nature's Bounty or something. I don't even know what these are. They're really good though. Oh, Nature's Valley. Very good. Oh, from Avicii and Skrillex to this. I mean, come on. So here, as we approach this red light, cars come in the opposite direction. We're making left-hand turns, and Ego does the math instantly and has us slow down, knowing exactly how long that yellow light would be. It's pretty cool. My understanding on that, at least how it was described to me, was that lights have a specific length based on the speed limit. So a yellow light will be longer the higher the speed limit, which makes sense. You know, cars are going to be going faster. They need longer time to slow down or make the decision on the yellow. So this speed limit here is 50. Ego knew how long that yellow would be, knew that we weren't going to make it, just instantly started slowing down. I love that. You know, I love that for my kids. Just, it makes everything safer. It makes it a lot less likely someone's going to run a red light when the computer is automatically slowing down for us. Oh, I'm glad we're going this way, because this has actually been a known issue before. I never tried it in V12, but in V11 it used to get into this right-hand lane right here. And here it's, wow. So we just flew right past it. Wow, all right. I mean, that was, so they solved for that. Whatever bug was making it think it needed to be in that other lane to go straight is no longer a bug. Looks like we're going to go another 1.5 miles, make a right, and it's going to take us up to this country club. From there, I'll probably just navigate home. I did apply slight force, man. So that's so uncool. Come on, guys. I mean, we have me on video. I'm literally videotaping. You know that I have my hands on the wheel.
In 1 mile, turn right onto Scioto Parkway.
Something like that, where it said in 1 mile, turn right. It could be, you know, in 1 mile, we will be turning right. And you'll make it nice and personal. I am very impressed with this Nature's Valley almond biscuit bar and the full self-driving 12.3.3. Maybe it's all versions of the software. Oh, I haven't tested the speed limit. Oh yeah, actually, shoot, I have. Okay, wait, biggest complaint. We're set at max 65 or we're on 51 and a 50. What in the world is that? That's not cool. So I'm going to hit the accelerator, crank us up to 60, and it's just slowing us back down. Holy Lord. So it slowed us back down to 54. And what made me realize that was that this guy behind me is probably not happy.
Now turn right onto Scioto Parkway.
Alright, we got our right. Slowing down, we're making our turn. Pretty good. Alright, very human-like turn. Now we're in a neighborhood. Now, you know, it's okay to go slow.
In 500 feet, turn right.
This might be a dead end up here. I guess if it's taking us to the clubhouse, we should be able to turn around. Oh, wow, yeah.
Now turn right.
Look at that, Scioto Reserve. True story. In my 43 years on Earth, I'm not sure I've ever driven back here. I mean, I think it's only 20 years old, but that said. So this is a local golf and fitness club. I've heard nice things.
You will arrive at your destination.
Still got Christmas lights up on their trees. I like them already. Maybe they're getting ready for. Ooh. I'll just say maybe they're getting ready for Christmas 2024 early. I think I'm driving up to the front door. Hopefully there's a circle here. All right.
Now you have arrived at your destination.
You have arrived. We can circle around. And I would call that a pretty successful drive. Let's see. Oh, this is perfect. Let's see if we can test out Autopark. Check it. Okay, so we're in a parking lot. I just hit stop. Reverse. Oh! Autopark. Wow. Start. Well, this is a pleasant surprise. Let's see if it works.
In 500 feet, you will arrive at your destination.
That's funny. GPS doesn't have us actually arriving yet. So Autopark is pulled forward and back once so far. Pretty interesting. Is it gonna? Wow. All right. Actually, wow. I was teasing, but it's in here like a glove. Autopark complete. I don't know what to say. I'm pretty impressed. Can we replicate it? So science says you need to replicate things, right? So let's try this again. Let's drive, turn right around this light. What's gonna be great is if there's somebody at this country club, like looking out the window, they're gonna be, what in the world is this guy doing? Okay, let's see. So that time the spot was on our right. Let's see what happens if we go up here. We hit. Oh look, the P button came up. Wow. Shift to reverse. Start Autopark. Okay, so I've never noticed that little P button come up. Maybe that's it telling us I'm recognizing parking spots. I'll be honest, I used this before on previous versions, but never quite like this. It would come up randomly, and I would try it, and a lot of times it wouldn't work, or like a car would be behind me. Like if there's a car behind me right now, they'd be losing their minds that this is taking so long. Wow. We're gonna be 2 for 2 on the Autopark. Okay, so I want to try it one more time and see if the P comes up again. Autopark complete. Unbelievable. Okay, one more time. Let's go up to the different side of the parking lot. See if we can confuse it. Maybe see if it knows if we're in a parking lot or not. Like here, there's spots on either side of me, to the left and to the right, and they're illuminated pretty well, but the car's not visualizing them. Let's see if here are spots that are like on the end. Let's see if I do this. Look, P. All this P is coming up. Wow. Shift to reverse. Start. Wow. I saw in another tester's video that there was multiple spots here, so they were given an option to park in multiple spots. Wow, this is gonna potentially back in without. No, okay. I was gonna say without moving forward. It is gonna need to move forward just a little bit to correct, but that's still unexpected and pleasantly surprised. Wow. Tesla Autopark. You're growing on me, Tesla. Autopark complete. God bless America. You are growing on me. All right, let's navigate back to my house. If we can make it with no interventions, that will be pretty impressive. I'm interested in these like waypoints now. I've never yeah, so this is pretty cool. I've never driven by it, like just dropping these pins. So you press and no, there you go. Press and drive. All right, here we go. Let's put it into drive. Auto steer engaged. Okay, so parking lot spot that we just navigated into. We're in a parking lot at Scioto Reserve Country Club, and we are going to try to drive home with no interventions, which would be pretty cool. Just parking lot to driveway. And I tried to do the pin to see if it would actually let me pull into the driveway. When I just click home, I know for a fact it does not pull into the driveway. In the neighborhood here, a couple cars parked on the street. It's visualizing all of them. Wow, it's visualizing a lot of these parked cars. That's impressive. Auto high beams, great. I noticed in 12.3, it was not visualizing cones, orange cones, like at all, which is very interesting. It was reacting. It was reacting to them, but not visualizing them. I wonder if anyone else had that issue, but I'm curious if it will visualize them in this. So they're like garbage cans. It's not visualizing garbage cans.
Now turn right onto Home Road.
Oh, this route is going to have 2 roundabouts coming up, guys. This is going to end up being a pretty kick-ass full self-driving beta test. And we just made our right, pulled out in front of somebody a little bit. Now let's see if I need to...
In 500 feet, enter the roundabout and take the second exit.
There we go. Roundabout test. Lots going on. We made our right, pulled out in front of a guy, kept great speed. I was very impressed with that pull out where it accelerated quickly. Wow. So through roundabout number 1, no problems. Correct lane. On to roundabout number 2.
Now enter the roundabout and take the third exit.
Take the third exit. Let's go. Version 12 is unquestionably better in roundabouts. Just, there's a Tesla blowing by us. Just very human-like, just very much in control. You can tell this, it was definitely trained by humans, you can tell. And we just blew through 2 roundabouts there perfectly. Wow. Now the question will be, how's acceleration? It's set to go up to 72, and it's capped at 54. Now, I don't mind it. I don't need to speed down Riverside here at night on a 2-lane road. Idiots out driving. But I do think the team needs to fix the speed limit bug where it's not letting people, go as fast as they need to go, as fast as the car is set. But this is pretty impressive. We only have another 1.5 miles till we make a left onto the road that'll take us to our neighborhood. There's a very good chance that we do not have an intervention between now and home, which would be pretty impressive. I get told that this is vaporware, and I'm not a blind fanboy. I'm very critical of a lot of things. Elon, if you're watching, we need to talk about Mars. It's just not optimal.
In 1 mile, turn left onto 7.
Not an optimal use of resources right now. A better use would be to solve for unnatural death, which something like full self-driving is helping to do. But the more people we keep alive, the more people there are to contribute to the sum total of all human knowledge. And then the more people that are alive to contribute, the more knowledge there is, the more people we can keep alive. And I think that we get on that exponential curve up to getting to where we've solved for 99.999, get that march of 9s of unnatural death. Car wrecks, those kinds of things would just be a thing of the past. Really, accidental deaths will be probably the hardest one to solve for. but they did it in Star Wars. I saw it. I saw Luke get a new arm, new hand, whatever. So it's possible because that movie is based on the future. Actually, it's a long, long time ago. So check that, reverse it. If you're not familiar with Riverside here, 2-lane road, very windy, lots of fun actually when you're on full self-driving. Supervised. Let's see how it makes this left. It's screwed this particular left up before, which is weird because it's just an easy left. It's like the most juvenile left there is. No, perfect. Great job. Bravo, bravo. And here we have just, was it a mile? Yeah, about a mile and change. It's capping us at 42, even though we're set at 58, which is just strange. And trying to get this camera level. It just does not want to listen to me. Oh, sorry. Paying attention. Let's see where I are on the wake up playlist. Oh, let's go. Guitar Hero, anyone? This is like Tesla's anthem to Tesla Q. This is like what I'm saying about going 36 and a 50. All right, I'm gonna crank this accelerator a little bit. Let's do it, Solo. Check that person.
In 1,000 feet, turn right onto Autopark.
So I don't know if you saw it pointed, but a little whiles back there during the solo, there's a person walking a dog. Ego did a good job visualizing. Interesting that they must have turned off trash can and construction cone visualizations. Not sure why. All right, so making a right into the neighborhood. Easy as pie. So here's trash cans. Look, there's trash cans. I mean, it's trash night in my neighborhood, so there's trash cans on everywhere. And we are getting nothing. So that is very strange. I wonder, team, obviously you did that on purpose. I wonder why. Are you just saving compute, saving something? I don't even know if it takes a lot of compute to visualize those for us. I do think it's visualizing more cars. Like here, there's two in my neighbor's driveway. It's getting them both. One up here on the side of the road. It's getting, let's see what else. So skipping all these trash cans. Look, it's getting this one in the driveway. Getting this, it's getting them deep in these driveways.
Your destination will be on the
And here, we're avoiding these trash cans that are on the road, but it's not visualizing them. It's very strange. But we're home. We'll give it a second and see if it pulls. I'm pretty sure it's not going to pull in.
Your destination is on the right.
Literally never has. Can I put the turn signal? Let's see what'll happen. Turn it, turn it, turn it, turn, turn, turn. No, navigation ending. I mean, I'm pretty impressed. It's, you know, we're not taking the steering wheel out of this car, guys. It's you know, good drive. Let's see. Last test is when we reverse into our garage. Will it pick up the lines and give me an Autopark option? Nope, no Autopark just yet. Yeah, holding out hope for it. Oh, holy Lord. It's giving me Autopark. Come on. Come on. Come on. Me and Carrie are about to go nuts. You're not Autoparking in my garage, man. Autopark in progress. Oh, this is exciting. We are auto parking. Carrie Underwood is navigating the vocals. Luda about to come in. Come on, Autopark. Don't let me down. Let's do it. Let's do it. I believe in you. I believe in you. You can do it. Oh my God, you almost hit our other Tesla. Oh my goodness, like a glove. I mean, if I had this rap, I would do it right now. Let's let Luda take us home.
Working through the patience. Money comes and goes, so the M is for motivation. Gotta stay consistent, the P is to persevere. The I is for integrity, innovative career. The O is optimistic, open and never shut. And the N is necessary, cause I'm never giving up. See, they ask me how I did it, I just did it from the heart. Crushing the competition, been doing it from the start. They say that every champion is all about his principles.
Wow. Tesla. Full self-driving, 12.3.3. Auto parking in my garage. I mean, I am going to go to sleep with a smile on my face. Just a little smile. I mean, I don't know what to say. I'm guessing there's other differences in here in the software. We will check it out tomorrow. I'm just so overly excited that I don't think I can take any more positive changes for the night. Let's see, here we go. Full self-driving, supervised. Wow. Auto steer, beta. Interesting. Automatic speed set offset. Set speed. I guess we'll try this setting again for next drive. Plus 30 miles an hour. Oh boy. Offset. Let's do 11. I don't know why it was on 30. I think that's because it's been so slow. I was trying to mess with it. All right. Well, guys, thanks for watching. Cool drive. Cool stuff. It's not vaporware. We're not removing steering wheels. Two things can be true.